Chapter 6. The Myth Box of the Past. The storm had passed, but the fog hadn't. Mara sat alone in the sheriff's station, wrapped in a blanket that smelled like dust and old paper. Power hadn't returned. Her flashlight, now dim, lay on the desk, its beam flickering in protest. She had found the myth box in East Storage. Outside, the fog thickened, and far off in the woods, something hissed. This time it wasn't just wet breath, it was laughter. She looks at the old wooden crate labeled in fading ink. Myths and Incidents, Black Hollow Archive. And underneath, scratched into the wood, the words, "Do not open." Mara stared at the words. "Real subtle," she muttered, pushing back her hair. Any sane person would leave it alone, but Mara Ellings wasn't sane. Not when it came to unsolved cases, not when her curiosity got its hooks in her, and now her life depends on the truth of what that thing outside is. She crouched, running her fingers over the words. They were jagged, rushed. A warning and maybe a plea. With a deep breath, she lifted the lid. The hinges gave with a sigh, as if exhaling after holding in something it shouldn't. Inside were bundled papers, photographs, cassette tapes, and hand-scrawled reports dating back nearly 100 years. She started reading. August 3rd, 1929. Fog rolled in again. Mrs. Claymore says her son saw the long black thing moving through the orchard. 2 goats are missing. No prints and just slime. May 19th, 1952, we found the hollow again. The paths were different. It's like the forest moves, heard breathing in the trees. Henry's eyes started bleeding. Then a taped cassette labeled only Interview 7, the old woods she played it. A crackling male voice spoke. "We called it the Lithorak. It as something old that slithers between cracks, black as oil, hungry as sin. We used to leave offerings by the pine tree line, small animals, milk and mirrors, anything to distract it. But the seal broke. Too many eyes looked into the dark. It came through, but not just one. The others are circling now, waiting their turn. Don't follow the whispers. Don't believe the reflections. And whatever you do, don't stay after dark." The tape ended in screaming. Mara stared at the box. So many names, so many dates, all buried and all ignored. The town hadn't forgotten the past, it had locked it away. And now the past was awake. Outside, something heavy scraped against the station wall. It was not a knock, not claws, something coiling. She stood slowly, flashlight trembling in her grip. And from the hallway behind her, a voice she knew wasn't hers whispered, "You shouldn't have opened the box." She looks back in the crate while cold is running down her spine, looking for more answers to all the questions.